What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Randy Neto here, back with another YouTube video. Today's video is basically me going over phase one of the new recording studio. So phase one of this project is framing and sheetrocking the whole outside wall of the studio. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, guys, so first I just want to show you the outside layer. You're not the outside layer, Linguini. But yeah, this is what it looks like right now. It's all sheetrocked. Got a nice round corner here. And there's our little door, double door. And this is our door to the hallway. I've already shown you guys pretty much the layout inside, but to go over it again, here is the live room. Here is the vocal room. It's a little messy in here. And this line here is where the double wall is going to be, and this is going to be the control room slash mixing room. And yeah, it's basically the layout. So I kind of want to show you guys exactly how we frame this. The existing structure is like a metal building with these big metal purlins that run all the way across to the other side. So what we did was we framed right up to that purlin on these perpendicular walls. So yeah, we just framed straight up to there. We had to move some pipes out of the way. That's a gas line right there. Gotta cut that out later. But yeah, and then we sheetrocked. We tried to get all the way up to the insulation, but since we're doing a room within a room design, the wood framing for the interior wall is going to be 2 inches apart from this one, so about right here somewhere. And then it's going to be its own room, so those holes up there that you see won't be too big of an issue. But we did try to close off as much space as we can. So that's how this perpendicular wall is to the purlins. And then once we get parallel with the purlins, we have to make these little nailers that run from one purlin to another. You can't see it because there's a wall there, but we did that for this wall because obviously you can't frame up into insulation. So yeah, it's basically how we did that. And then over here we just framed up to this big ass red iron beam that runs this way. Pretty simple. And then on top of that beam we just did like little baby nailers, as you can see right there. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, there's one right there. We did that on both sides, and then from the other side of this room we put sheetrock, so that way it closes up some more air gaps. So another thing I kind of wanted to go over was these little holes that you see everywhere. See, like we had to make a hole in the sheetrock for this conduit that ran through there, and then a couple of little imperfect corners like that. So basically my plan for that is to buy acoustic caulking, and for like the small little gaps, and then for the big ass holes that you see up there, I'm just gonna be using spray foam, which is pretty expensive. I just looked at the price for like a pack of them, and it's like $300 for like 6 cans or something like that. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of money just to fill in those little imperfect holes everywhere. But hopefully in the end, it'll help with the sound coming in and also going out. Since it's the outside layer, and there's gonna be another room inside this room that's gonna be completely almost soundproof, I'm not too worried about it, but I just kind of want to go over that, what my plan is for doing that. So yeah, and obviously we have this big ass ventilation thing up here that we need to frame in, because that leads just directly outside. And then there's also a swamp cooler hole right here, little duct that comes in, so we got to take out that. But anyway, yeah, that's phase 1 complete. Next phase is insulation, and then just spray foaming and caulking. So, all right, guys. So quickly, I kind of want to go over the estimated cost so far for phase 1, which included metal studs and sheetrock, and then some screws. And then I did buy a pack of acoustic caulking already. That's basically all the materials that I used for phase 1. So yeah, let's break this down. So I have the receipts here from our local vendor. So for sheetrock, we spent about $514 for the 5/8 sheetrock, and then for this little round wall here, we got like 8 1/4-inch sheetrock, little bendy stuff, and we had to double it up so it comes out to 5/8. And for metal studs, we had a total of 1,300 metal studs, but we counted the metal studs for the outside layer and the inside layer. But then we found out that it's better to frame the inside room with wood because sound travels slower through wood, and yeah, it's just a better option sound wise. So half the studs that we bought we're gonna use somewhere else in this facility. So the total for all the studs was $1,300, so minus like half, we're looking at $500 for just this outside layer. Obviously we're a construction company here, so we had like all the hip pins and all the screws like already in our inventory, so I'm not gonna add those in. But yeah, it's basically that cost for phase 1. And phase 2 is going to be insulation. I'm not sure exactly how much that's going to cost yet, but you will find out in phase 2. So I did also want to go over how long it took to finish phase 1. So in total it took about 2 weeks, but I know I didn't film this, but before we already had this outside wall here. Let me show you. We already had this wall framed and sheetrocked, but it was farther that way. So we spent like 3 days demoing that whole wall and bringing it out this way, just so we can get more room for the entire space. And then yeah, so that took about 3 days to demo that and reposition it. And then after that, we started doing this other wall on this side with all the doors and stuff, and that took about a week and a half. So it's been roughly 2 weeks to finish this phase, and we had 3 guys working on it, me, my brother, and our framer. So yeah, 3 guys, 2 weeks, that's basically it. Obviously next phase is insulation, so once I figure out how long that's gonna take, I will definitely let you guys know in that video. So but yeah, that's basically it for phase 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's kind of cool to go over exactly what's happening here because it mixes with like my actual job, which is construction, and then music. So it's kind of a cool intertwined video series that I'm doing. But yeah, stay tuned for the other phases, and hopefully we get this thing done by the end of the year. So that's the plan. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday, and make sure to like this video and comment what you guys think about it. So catch you guys later. Pieces. Also guys, let me know if you guys want to see more construction stuff. Obviously that's what I do every day. As you can tell, we have a lot of projects that we are doing, and it'd be a lot easier for me to film more videos by doing them at work. And yeah, it'd just be cool to kind of go over what we do on what I do on a daily basis, and hopefully it can like teach you guys something. If you guys want to learn any of that stuff. So just let me know in the comments, and yeah, I'll be sure to make something happen. So thanks for watching. Bye.